Hey everybody, GC Performance here, back with another video, and today we are taking our Yoeleo gravel bike out, the Yoeleo gravel bike, for its first maiden voyage. We're going out to the levee, where it's basically just gravel out there, and we're gonna do about a 30-mile ride, 45 kilometers, around there, I think. I'm not good with the conversion. But yes, it is currently 93 degrees out. It is 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, looking forward to suffering out there and see how it performs. I've never rode this bike yet out in the gravel. Hopefully it does up to the test. It is my cheap Chinese gravel bike. Probably total build cost $3,500, but it has a lot of premium features like a full carbon fiber integrated cockpit. It has a 1x12 mechanical carbon fiber group set on there, L2, which is a beautiful group set. And then also we have carbon fiber wheels on there, the Yoeleos, which are super nice. But I'll take some more footage as soon as we get out there. All right, so we just got out to the levee, got our first ride on the Yoeleo G21. Like I said, it's about 90 degrees out here. We're going out on the gravel, and we're gonna see how this bike performs. Hopefully, we don't get stranded. Let's see if this cheap Chinese thing can keep up. So currently we're at about 3 miles out, and we're cruising. We're at about 18.5 miles. Everything's flat here, but the bike is holding up extremely well. The one thing I will say about Yoeleo and their sizing for their bikes, every other Eastern brand company out there, I'm a large 56 all day. This bike I might size down. Standing over the top tube, I'm touching it. So just my preference there, but the bike is handling really nice. Maybe with that longer top tube is giving more confidence on the trail. But I'll have an update very soon. We just made it to the halfway mark. We're about 12 miles in, and the bike is holding up very, very good. I got the 45C tires on here with the Yoeleo carbon wheels. Looks like a little bit of a forged carbon. Looks really nice. But yeah, everything's been holding up really good. Geometry's felt great. Stability-wise, very nice. Like, the only thing I mentioned though was that just the height of the overall bike is a little bit taller than what I thought, but as of right now, it's very smooth out here. So enjoying it, and I'll let you guys know how it goes in a little bit. Also about the bars, I absolutely do love the flare of the handlebars. I find myself riding drops more often than actually in the hoods. They're phenomenal. And like I said, I went with a 100mm stem because the top tube is so long on these bikes that I chose to do with a 100mm stem to give you a little bit more control on the rugged terrain. So this is actually the factory of where all bicycles are made at, right here. So this is where all the bicycles are made at. Right there is the water where they test the buoyancy of these bicycles. And yeah, we're gonna head down this gravel right here. Okay. Shit. I'm like Tom Peacock, call me him. Just in case you guys never seen what an alligator looks like up close. That's an alligator right there. And I'm literally meters away from it, risking my life to bring you guys content that you'll never see before. Hopefully you guys subscribe to my channel now. Turkey vulture. Crikey! Probably straight wind noise. So we just finished up the whole gravel ride, total of 25 miles. The bike performed flawlessly, no hiccups on the bike. The only issue I had a little bit was the seat post sliding down just a tad bit, but I did lower it. But luckily we brought a tool and someone helped us out with that as well. But in general, 45C tires in there, the clearance is amazing. The bike handled everything you needed to out here. I mean, it is everything pretty flat. But if you are looking for a very affordable bike that can do everything, especially the wheels, the price point of this bike is crazy. The whole build cost me $3,500. The L2 group set was phenomenal. 1x12 mechanical group set with hydraulic disc brakes worked great. And the shit that I was dogging this before about the thumb shifter on there worked amazing. You could access the thumb shifter for the hoods right here. Really did enjoy the bike. So I do have a discount code. It'll be down link in the link below, and also it'll be down in the first comment. But if you guys are looking for a very nice gravel bike, this is a nice choice right here. this here is going to be the overview of how the Yoeleo performed for me on the gravel road out there. So, as you guys saw on my riding experiences on there, the bike handled very, very well. Where I rode at was a very flat, very packed. There was not a lot of loose sand, so the bike did what it needed to do. I have my gravel bike equipped with 45C rubber tires, which is a super wide tire, but not a big tread. These are challenge tires with a gateway tire with a nice tread pattern here. But the frame is the Yoeleo G21 gravel frame, and they also sent me out their wheels, which are their Yoeleo gravel wheel set, 50mm front and 50mm rear depth carbon fiber rims. I wanted a deeper dish because we're aero here, we're flat. I'll take advantage of that. And they have a nice wide rim channel as well. But again, as you guys saw in the video, I wanted this bike to be a little bit more comfortable, so I didn't go with my normal kind of aggressive seat height stack. I want my seat to be as close to my bar drop as I could. The top tubes on these gravel bikes are usually a little bit longer, meant for stability. They want to have you plant on the bike with a little bit more fork rake. And then for the handlebar stem, whereas I usually ride a 120, I just chose for a 100mm stem because I want to be a little bit more choked up on the bars to have more control and closer to the bike for going over any, let's say, any kind of puddles or loose dirt or rocks or whatever it is. The closer you are to the bike, you're gonna have a little bit better control on there. So in terms of geometry, it was nice. To stand over the top tube, it is a little bit touching me, not where I want to be touched at on the bike, but very happy in terms of overall fit and comfortable on the bike. I'm planted in the seat where I want to be at, and I'm all the way to the top of the hoods where I need to be as well here. The bars were super comfortable. I don't ride drops that much in road bikes because I just don't find myself doing it. Maybe because we're in fast groups and I want to be right up on my brakes, choked up on there. But on here, because of the fact that it was just two of us, we weren't really riding at a fast pace line. The nice flare of these bars was very, very nice. I found myself riding these bars a lot. The tape was supple. This has nothing to do with the group set out there or the bike itself, but it's a zip coarse cross tape, so it's nice and cushy. But yeah, I found myself riding that very, very nice. They have a nice little flare on the drops, so that was really cool. But yeah, the bike can take up to a 51C tire. I don't think it's needed there. As you guys saw, I was doing about 21 to 20 miles an hour on gravel. And if you guys have never rode gravel, just know that you're riding on dirt, mud, and everything like that. So it is always resistance. It's not like a road bike where it's going to be a little bit of free speed and you get to stop pedaling and you get a little bit of that continuous motion. No, it's always go. You always have to put down power, and there is no free speed in the gravel game. So I was very happy with my tire combination. I was very happy with my wheels as well. But also in terms of how the bike performed, yes, it was comfortable. It felt good. I did get behind my buddy when he was pulling. He was on a mountain bike, but the bike felt like it drafted really nice. I felt the benefit of going behind him on the gravel bike, even though we were on dirt paths. It was a nice little break for me. But the group set that got sent out to me too by PANDAPODIUM, this is my first time ever with L2 mechanical group set, and this is their GRT. This group set's $380 for the rear derailleur, the shifters, and the hydraulic disc brake calipers. $380. Absolutely blown away by how this performed. I have on the rear here a SRAM Rival XDR cassette and a SRAM Eagle chain, a 12-speed stuff. This thing did not miss a beat. How many potholes I hit, how much dirt I hit, how much grime was in there. I forgot how good mechanical shifting was on a bike like this. This feels like old school. I don't know if I can say this, but like old school SRAM red 10-speed. Shifting paddle here. I can also downshift in the drops if I want to right here, or I can downshift up here on the hoods as well, which is very nice. The brakes are hydraulic. They're a mineral oil type. Worked really well, and even the ergonomics of them, they fit for the gravel bike. Again, like I mentioned before, where I want to be a little bit more choked up on here, it was small enough to a point where I felt in control of the bike the entire time. So I was actually very impressed with that group set. I have a link for this group set down below at PANDAPODIUM.com. If you're looking for anything, not just a gravel, a 12-speed group set for mechanical and road as well. The shifting on here was amazing, and then I know some other people have said in the reviews that these things are a little bit rattly. Not at all. I actually found myself playing with this to keep my mind off it on the gravel because we did about 27 miles. I would kind of keep my hand rest right here. I'll just kind of go back like this. But if I didn't touch this at all, this wouldn't move. This, see, has no movement back and forth. So very quiet. The hydraulic disc brakes work very well. And that one cable actuated back there, phenomenal. The gear range, this derailleur worked perfect with this setup. It's an XPLR cassette, 10 tooth on the bottom, 44 tooth at the top. Blown away. Very good setup. But all in all, this is a really premium gravel bike for what it is. $3,500 for this full build up. The frame set's Yoeleo G21 $1,600 frame set. The wheels are the Yoeleo gravel wheel set 50/50, 50mm front, 50mm rear. Those are about $800. I got the one-piece bar and stem with the bike as well, 100mm stem, 40cm bars. And I also have a discount code for the bars and the frame and also the wheels, GC10. You can use that at checkout to get 10% off the total package. But like I said, $3,500 for this bike compared to any other big name brand. When you spend $3,500, yes, you might get a carbon fiber frame, but you're going to get DT Swiss alloy wheels. You're going to get maybe a 10-speed or 11-speed SRAM Apex group set. You're going to get alloy bars. This is a full integrated cockpit, 12 gears in the rear, 1 in the front, hydraulic disc brakes, carbon fiber rims, carbon fiber frame, with a pretty 6-year warranty on there as well, for $3,500. You can race this thing. I'm not for racing it, but you can backpack with it. You have enough water bottle storage is what you want. There's another water bottle storage down there which got completely destroyed, which I don't get for graveling because I would not want to put my mouth on there. But yeah, more than capable of doing whatever you wanted to. And if you needed to make it a 2x, you have that option as well. But again, guys, thank you guys again so much for watching this video. If you guys are interested in a gravel bike, or maybe you want to step into that scene, this is a really good option in terms of not breaking the bank for getting a quality product in there. And like I said, if you're looking for a really good group set as well, this L2 mechanical stuff, I'm having some issues with the electronic, but the L2 mechanical stuff right now, blown away. Absolutely blown away. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.